There was so much to discover, so many layers to unfold. To have moments that you gave us, to hear stories that you told. I can wish and we can wonder and regret for what is lost. To an undiscovered country, your soul and body crossed.
Midnight Milwaukee, 1959. Hot haddocks on the mound. Razor stealing signs the whole game. Still having more Milwaukee down. You threw a perfect game. I was in the Hall of Fame. A Cooperstown don't call it what it was. That's a shame. Only man to pitch and lose a perfect game. Through the loaded innings, throwing hard without a sweat. Ended regulation, striking out or dead. 12 innings done, no runners reaching base. Nobody had ever done it, so Harvey's place in history is safe. Yeah. You threw a perfect game. I was in the Hall of Fame. But Cooperstown don't call it what it was, and that's a shame. Only man to pitch and lose a perfect game. Never in the 13th, sealed Harvey's fate. Then Joanne got home, but boy, it never
Beth, and welcome to Comedy Sports. It's evening in Boston, and that's what counts. As tonight's match, the Boston Baked Beans in red take on the Portland, Oregon Donors in blue. Now, get ready to meet the Baked Beans, featuring Sophia, Think You Can Dance, Kovari. Tracy, Baby Got Back. And Danielle, Whoopi Kushner. Now put your virtual hands together for the team in blue, the Oregon Donors, featuring Sam Alema Ding Dong Whittington, Chad Stark Raving Madron, and Captain of the Donors, Jay Reading Rambo. And let's meet tonight's referee, Patrick Electrical Short.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Boston, Massachusetts for this fantastic comedy sports match between the hometown Boston Baked Beans and the visiting Oregon Donors from Portland, Oregon on the left coast. I'm Patrick Short. I'll be your referee for this evening. It's my pleasure. Joining me, you've already heard her, our announcer, Amy Zingray. Amy, how's the weather here in Boston?
It's a little cold. It's a little cold.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks for that report. Also helping us out, our chat goddess, Marianne Rambo. Marianne, what are you seeing in Boston?
Hey, I'm seeing some great fans from Boston and some really excited, maybe related to Boston players, folks in the chat. So it's exciting.
Excellent. Thanks very much. So what you're going to see is competitive improvisational comedy as these two teams battle it out for laughs and points. One team wins, one team loses. And that is partly, at least, up to you, tonight's loyal fans. So the most important job that you have, fans, aside from voting, is to give us suggestions in chat. So let's practice that now. Throw a number between 1 and 10 into chat as fast as you can. Also, make sure you address it to all panelists and attendees as well when you have that selection so everybody can see it. I see 7, 6, 4, 5, 3.14. These are numbers, and you are correct. That's why we like playing to the smartest fans on the planet. All right, that's how it's going to work. We've got a couple fouls. We'll talk about those after we call both captains to the screen. And welcome Captain Jay from Portland. And we have Captain Danielle from Boston joining us in just a moment. Thank you. Welcome, Captain Danielle. And everybody's looking perky and great.
And here we are, Logan International.
Yeah. Jay is stuck at the airport there on the other side of the Big Dig. We're making
Got
all
myself
sorts
some
of Boston
Dunkin'.
references. Yep. Oh, nicely done. I like their new cups.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And Danielle, your wallpaper, which I understand was installed by a fellow CSE player. That's amazing.
It was. We do more than comedy.
That's right. Many, many skills. Awesome. So a couple fouls to know about. First, if anybody says anything lewd, crude, lascivious, filthy, racist, sexist, Marxist, or too soon, you're going to get the bag. And that's not an honor because comedy sports is a match for everyone. So if that foul is called, that player will have to put a bag or something close to it over their head for the remainder of that scene or game. So fans, also keep it clean and to the top of your intelligence in chat, or else the chat goddess, Marianne, may ask you to become removed.
I don't want to do that. I really don't want to.
No, she's super nice and she doesn't want to have to do that job. The second kind of foul we'll call is the technical foul. The technical foul is called if somebody's Zoom messes up, they're muted when they're not supposed to be, if their internet service provider does not provide 100% uptime, if you know what I'm saying. That could be between 1 and 5 points taken away, depending on my mood at the time. All right, so that's how it works, and we're hoping everybody has a great match tonight. We're going to flip a coin, and Jay, your team is visiting, so I want you to call in the air the year on this coin. It's a dime. Go.
1993.
You're very close, but Boston's going to win that toss. It was actually minted in 1988.
Go.
All right, so Boston, you have won the toss, home team. And what game do you want to open with?
We're going to open with Top That.
Excellent. Captain Jay, do you accept?
We do.
Fantastic. You really didn't have a choice. So prepare your teams. And fans, what we need for the game of Top That, this is really fun and important because we're going to need a pile of suggestions from you. We need chores, indoor and outdoor chores. We need team sports. We need individual sports. We need individual activities you might do away from home, and occupations that have activeness to them. That's an English word I just said, activeness. All right. I see some things are pouring in from our incredible, brilliant fans. And let's call our first players on the screen. So in the game of Top That, we're going to give them an opportunity to create a gesture based on the suggestion. And then they got to go back and forth telling us all the other things that gesture means until I get tired of them and make them rotate. If they rotate for having repeated or done something that didn't make sense or it was objectionable, that will be counted as a rotation for that team. And Amy will be counting the rotations and telling us which team rotated fewer times and gets the points. All right. Marianne, let's go with our first activity. What do you got from our fans?
From Cindy, I'm going to take bowling.
Bowling. It's an excellent one. Danielle, your team won the toss, so I'm going to let you initiate with the gesture for bowling. Thank you, Cindy, for your suggestion. Here we go with Top That.
This bowling ball is bigger than my head. Top that.
I'm casting out demons. Top that.
I have magical powers now. Top that.
Sprinkle the cake. Sprinkle the cake. Top that.
And 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Top that.
My manicure won't dry. Top that.
My hand has a face now. Top that.
I don't see it. Sorry, I'm going to have to rotate you on that. I don't see it. Nope, I don't see it. All right. You might think it does, but I don't see it. All right, Sophia is up. Make sure you unmute, Sophia. And I'm helping you out here, right? Cool. And what's our next activity, Marianne?
From Jeremiah, I'm taking vacuuming.
Okay, I'd like Sophia to initiate with vacuuming, please. Vacuuming.
I'm vacuuming up all that dog hair. Top that.
I'm just smoking out this omelet. Top that.
I'm giving you a fist bump because I like you. Top that.
Very slow stabbing. Top that.
Gross. All right, rotate Chad. All right, no. Ineffective and gross. All right, Jay is up now. We're gonna mix it up and have Jay initiate on this one. Marianne, what is the activity?
Dana and Steve suggested jumping on a trampoline. You're welcome.
Good luck, Jay. Trumping on a... Yeah, you know what I said. Good.
I'm jumping on a trampoline. Top that.
I'm just trying to mix up all the contents of my stomach. Top that.
I'm on one of those bouncy balls with a handle like you had when you were a little kid. Top that.
I hate this roller coaster. Top that.
I'm using one of those pump train cars. Top that.
This knee exercise is not...
Jay, what did you say instead of top that?
I said pump and then top that.
Yeah, well, I'm going to rotate you anyway. All right. I know it's a tough call for somebody who said trumping the on a jamboline, but there you go. All right.
Hometown repping.
It's a very tough job here. Marianne, what's our new suggestion for Sam and Sophia?
From Sherry, I'm going to take doing the laundry.
Doing the laundry. Sam will let you initiate doing the laundry.
I'm doing the laundry. Top that.
Oh, you've been bad. Top that.
I am putting away all my secrets. Top that.
I'm brushing my horse. Don't worry about it. Top that.
I'm very worried about how you're brushing the horse, Sophia. I got to be honest. I'm going to rotate you on that one. Very, very worrisome. All right. Tracy's up. Hey, Tracy. And what's our activity, Marianne? Tracy will initiate.
From Nicholas, it's fist bump.
Fist bumping. All right. So Tracy will initiate fist bumping.
Joyfully fist bumping. Top that.
I am testing the reaches of my own arm. Top that.
When I pull this lever, he will be alive, dead, alive, dead. Top that.
Count my skin cells. Top that.
I just need to dry off this knuckle polish. I didn't paint my nails. Top that.
That's a repetition. We had a drying a manicure a long time ago, and I'm going to rotate you on that one, my friend. So we're calling up our next Boston player. It's Danielle, and we need another
Captain.
Oh, let's go with hula dancing.
Hula dancing. I'd like to have Danielle initiate that, please. Hula dancing.
Hula dancing. Top that.
I'm waving waves. Top that.
No, get out of here. Get out of here. Let's get another player up. All right. That was really awesome, but it really wasn't that great. So, Chad's up. Let's have Chad initiate. And, we didn't see enough of the hula, I think. So we're going to continue. Chad, you're continuing on hula, but you can't say hula.
I'm sweating out my wrists. Top that.
This is my class project on the ocean. Top that.
I am the Emperor, zapping people in Star Wars. Top that.
Oh, just shooing away all the ghosts that live in my house. Top that.
Away, scared cats. Go. Top that.
There was shooing and then away, so I'm going to rotate Chad and call a little bit of time on that. All right. Fantastic job, both teams. And Amy, who rotated fewer times, giving that team 5 points?
The red team.
All right,
rotated
Boston.
fewer times.
Boston takes an early lead, 5-0. And fans, you can show your appreciation in chat. That's great. Love to see it. All right. Boston has taken the brief early lead, and that entitles them to go first in the team choice round. So, red team captain on the screen. Hey, Danielle, great job. Great job. Sophia, nice to see you as well. All right, cool. So, what game do you want to play in the team choice round?
Well, it's a team choice, so we're going to play New Choice.
New Choice, fantastic. For the game of New Choice, fans, we need a situation that you were in the last 6 months where there were more than 3 people around. I'm just saying, whatever you come up with, it could, shopping, whatever it might be. But you put that stuff out there, and we'll get a suggestion. We're going to play a dramatic scene about that, and then periodically, I'm going to interrupt the scene. I will come on screen, blow my whistle, and say new choice to a specific player. And they have to keep giving me new choices until I blow my whistle again. And then that choice is what they continue with. I have the power. Ooh. All right. So let's have our first players on the screen, please. Our first Boston players. And Marianne, what's our suggestion?
Well, Michelle said buying TP and Morgan said grocery store. So let's go with those two.
All right. Buying TP at the grocery store. That's our dramatic suggestion. All right. Players, you ready?
Yes. Dad, we're about to have an emergency on aisle 4 if we don't pick this up right now.
Look, I know, Sarah. It's just I haven't seen this many different varieties of toilet paper in 5 months. They have Scott and they've got Charmin and they've even got the store brand.
Dad, please hurry up. It's like there's an elephant shooting out of me.
New choice, please.
Dad, hurry up. It's like there's an iguana just slowly racing down my leg.
New choice.
Dad, help me. I'm just so overwhelmed by the situation.
Look, I know, honey. It's going to be important for not just today.
Ding, 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 ding. Woo!
New entrance.
Not just for today, but
Congratulations. You are the 5th customer today to say the word important, which means you win a lifetime supply of a toilet paper of your choice.
do you hear that, Sarah? This is everything we've wanted.
Oh, don't get
New
me.
choice, Tracy.
Sarah, I can't deal with this. This is on you now.
New choice.
Can I just trade my daughter for that? She's been really needy, and I just want the toilet paper. I'm going to be honest.
I have always wanted a daughter.
Dad, will you trade me that easily? After all we did through the picnics in the park and the house of cards and when we threw that dog in the waterfall and then when we made shoes together.
I wear shoes.
You left out the time where we made a pine car derby car just between the two of us without any kind of competition. But yes, I would.
You know
I
what?
would easily trade you.
I'm just gonna let this rip all over you, Dad.
New choice, please.
Well, I guess you could be my new mom. Can we make hot chocolate?
We can, because guess what? I'm the inventor of the chocolate aisle in this grocery store. It's a family business.
Well, I know who I want my parent to be. I don't need toilet paper anymore. I can use chiffon.
Yes, and you wait till you see what we got in aisle 2.
New choice, Danielle.
Wait till you see the giraffe that lives behind the building.
New choice.
Wait until you find out that this grocery store is a laundering scheme.
New choice.
Wait until you find out that you have only 5 days left on this planet before I move you to Mars.
Wait, can I go to Mars? I've always wanted to go.
And that is time. Boston team and new choice. Let's make sure we don't all follow their parenting lead on that, if we could. All right, let's have our Portland captain on the screen. Captain Jay, good to see you at the, is it still the TD Garden? I have no idea what the sponsorship situation is.
Yeah, I don't know either. But
so
check out the local sites.
Oh, it's been confirmed in chat that it is the TD Garden. Excellent. Well, it's time to Ameritrade to you for a game. So what's that going to be?
Kind of in a sporting mind with the Super Bowl coming up and all, or the big football game. Sorry.
Oh, you got to call it big game on this broadcast.
Yeah. Should know better. We're going to play a little good, bad, worst advice.
Good, bad, worst advice. Thank you very much.
Advice,
okay,
yes.
Great. Go prepare your team, please.
All right.
All right, fans, good, bad, worst advice. We have assembled a panel of tremendous experts who'll help you with your big game day needs, your questions. You want to set everything up perfectly for the very small group that you're going to have together of people who already live in the place that you are in, right? Okay, good. Nice. So what we need are questions about the Sunday big game experience, the foods that you need, the setup, who should win, who should lose, those questions. Just throw those questions into chat and our experts will help you. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time right now to bring forward our fabulous good, bad, worst experts. All right. Welcome, experts. We have Phil. We have Lieutenant Savick. Is that pronounced correctly? And Heinrich Wurstemaker, the king. Good to see you all, Heinrich, Phil, and Lieutenant. All right. What's our first question, Marianne?
Well, our first question is pretty basic, but I think it's important that we all know. Cindy wants to know who's playing in the big game.
That's really smart. So, folks, tell me where I'm starting here. Is it Phil? Is it Lieutenant Savick? It's Lieutenant Savick. Who's playing tomorrow in the big game?
Well, logic dictates that the teams with the best records should be competing to determine who is the best. However, in this case, because of the playoff structure, there is one team with a good record of Kansas City facing off against another team, I believe, of Pirates that have fought their way in, the Buccaneers.
Okay, thank you, Lieutenant Savick. Phil?
Well, it really depends on what you want to qualify as the big game, because in my world, the big game's going to be involved in the sport of bowling. But I know that's not what we're talking about. So tomorrow is going to be people wearing white shirts against people wearing some other color.
Thank you, Phil. Very informative. Heinrich?
Yes, hello. I am Heinrich Wurstemaker, the king of sausages in all of Ottawa, Canada. they are aware up here of their big game tomorrow. But what I want to know is more about the sausages at the match, you know? When do the players, where I am from, the players all eat 3 sausages before each match, and they let them sit in them to power them. And so I think everyone tomorrow should just buy all the Wurstel they can get.
Thank you, Heinrich. And I'm pleased to know you're from Ottawa. I have family there.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful,
I moved there as a young boy.
beautiful, beautiful city, capital of Canada. All right, Marianne, what's our next question?
All right, Morgan wants to know where's the beer. I'm going to expand that to how to get good beer for the big game.
All right, Morgan needs good beer and wants to know where it is. Lieutenant Savick.
The important thing is that you do not choose the Romulan ale, because that has been not allowed since Stardate 2389. And that would put quite a damper on your get-together.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Yeah, Morgan, avoid that. Phil?
Well, most of the time when I find my beer, it's on aisle 7 at Safeway. But if you don't have one of those, you want to go to a local market, go down the refrigerated aisle so you don't have to take up as much space immediately in your refrigerator.
Thank you, Phil. Excellent. Heinrich?
Well, if you can't come to Ottawa, Canada, the land of beers, I suppose you can go to your local Trader Joe's, where they sell these sausages that I myself make and produce here at my shop. It's where I got these crazy glasses to help you sell the sausages, you know? So you can get the drunk and drink out of, how is it for football? You drink out of the boot? Yes, you drink the boot. I'm the king.
Thank you, Heinrich. That made complete sense to me. Complete sense. Marianne, another question, please.
Yes, Jeremiah asked the question I've always wondered. Why isn't the goalpost at the front of the end zone?
I actually do know the answer to this, but let's go to our panel of experts who might know a different answer. Lieutenant Savick.
Logically, if the goalpost was in the front of the end zone, a player could not occupy the same space as the goalpost without some sort of transporter accident, and we don't want that.
Indeed, indeed. Phil?
Well, when I was in high school, they used me as one of the supports for the goalpost. And when I was on the actual goal line instead of at the end of the end zone, people kept mistaking me for an actual player and would just tackle me.
I'm sorry to hear that, Phil. Heinrich?
It really shows.
Thank you.
So, in Canadian football, the goalposts are made of giant sausages that my company does provide because I am the king. And you can get an extra point if you can consume one of the uprights while you do the play.
And that is time.
Goodbye.
Thank you, good, bad, worst experts. Go back to wherever city you were from. All right, fans, it's time to do a little voting between that good, bad, worst game and the new choice of Boston. We're talking about a poll that we're launching right now, and you get to vote over the next couple minutes. Hey, while they're voting, Marianne, what do we have for an announcement?
Hey, both Boston and Portland are not doing live shows right now. And so I'm going to share how folks can support both CSE Boston and CSE Portland right in the chat to help us out while we're working through this tough time where everyone stays home.
All right. Thank you very much for that. We appreciate all of your support. We're going to end the poll right now and quickly share the results. And curiously, in this one, both teams turned out to be red, but it's actually a tie. That's 5 points to each team.
Woo!
And Amy, what's that make our score?
That makes our score 10-5.
Thank you very much, Boston. Boston is in the lead. Amy has guessed correctly. That's fantastic. All right. Hey, next up is what we call the Ref Challenge round, and I'm going to challenge both teams to the game of ABC Scene or ABC. So, do we have acceptance? We have acceptance from Portland and
Accept.
Boston. Boston salutes. So we've got it. All right. So for this game, friends and fans, we're going to need some suggestions. I need a reason that you broke up with somebody in a prior relationship that did not involve money or anything horrible. It just was a thing that happened. There was a reason. It doesn't have to be terrible. Could have been just a reason. We're getting a lot of love in there, and I'm hoping there's some other suggestions. Thanks. Okay, great. So what's going to happen while you throw in those suggestions is we're going to have one player from each team, and they're going to play this scene, but each line has to count up in the alphabet until I tell them to go backwards. So the first line starts with an A, the second line starts with a B, the next line starts with a C. You'll get it. And if they mess up, they rotate out of there. Team that rotates the fewest times will get points, but we will also have you vote for which team entertained you more. All right. So, Marianne, what amazing reason to break up do we have?
Well, I really like what Courtney said, and that is they had bad taste in music.
Oh, you know what? Going back in the personal history, yep, that happened. And I was the one who did the breaking up over that. So it's bad taste in music is our
I've learned
suggestion.
so much about you today, Ref Patrick.
Well, it's one of those things. We reveal ourselves through our art. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you very much, Amy. All right. Hey, let's have one player up from each team. It's bad taste in music. It's Chad and it's Danielle. I can't wait. Hey, let's have our friends from Portland initiate with the A line. Players, are you ready?
Yes. Arrgh! I can't believe you listened to this drivel.
Backstreet Boys are the elite.
Cannot even hear it. My ears start to bleed.
Don't give me that ear bleeding speech again.
Everyone is saying that about the Backstreet Boys. Their day is over.
Forget days, they're gonna live forever.
Gross.
Hey, I love them.
I may have overstepped. I really care about you.
Just overstepped.
Know that I hurt myself a little bit when I hurt you.
Literally same.
Maybe we should back up.
No, maybe we should back forward.
Oh, I just want to dance with you every day.
Please tell me that you also like NSYNC.
Really? Two boy bands.
You skipped a very important letter, Chad. The letter Q. So rotate, Portland. The two you did so well. And I was riveted. By how this relationship turned from this into some sort of acceptance. Deeply.
All about the love.
So 2 points for each team for that. That was phenomenal. All right, Jay has taken over Chad's character. And Jay, I'm going to make you start at Q because I want to see a Q.
Queen might be a nice alternative.
Really? Have you met them?
Sometimes you don't have to meet someone to appreciate their music.
No, Danielle, no. I'm going to rotate you on that one.
I'm hopeful.
I don't even have to have a real reason. That just felt wrong. All right. So Sophia's going to come up. Let's change the scene. I think we've explored this relationship. Let's explore a different relationship. Marianne, what do you got?
From loyal fan Cindy, we've got a situation where the mother would not stay out of the relationship.
Oh, mom is involved in the relationship. Let's start with Sophia and let's start with S. S as in Sam.
That's me.
Oh, Mom, I noticed that you were going through my phone this morning.
Tell me, who's Richard?
You, totally should not be looking at my texts.
I buy that for you.
I'm a teenager. That's how
I know,
much-
seriously.
Victoria, I didn't go through 23 hours of labor to not be a part of your life.
Why do you always put that on me? I didn't choose that.
Xena was on a marathon, so the time passed really quickly. But it still was a lot of pain.
You're not gonna like Richard, so I'm nervous.
Zip it. I pay the phone bill. I can review your messages.
I'm sick of this mom, frankly, and everybody else. I mean, come on. Get out of here. That was a really good relationship, too. Sam's here. Hey, Sam, let's get a new relationship, Marianne.
Well, I'm going to take Michelle's suggestion of I wanted to roller skate with the other girl.
Everybody wants to roller skate with the other girl. Sam, I want you to start at F, and we're going to go backward. F, going backward.
Finally, someone who has 8 wheels.
Every day I've been skating, waiting for someone to notice that.
Day has come for both of us.
Care to dance?
Boy, howdy.
Are you gonna wash your hands first? You feel a little sweaty.
Zippity doo dah, don't you think they're already a little clean?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to wash those.
X, nay, on the off way.
Well, I guess I can make an exception if you kiss me.
Don't make an exception. Don't. Don't. Rotate. All right. Tracy's up. Hey, let's get a new relationship.
Right. I'm going to take what Jeremiah suggested. Hair was too long.
Hair was too long. We'll start with Tracy, and let's keep going backward. I'm entertained by this. But we'll start at T. T. Okay?
Too much hair? I don't think so.
Suck. You suck. Look at this. Look at it.
Really? I don't care about your lack of hair. I just want my hair to be long and luxurious.
Quit making me self-conscious about how my hair stopped growing when I was 16.
Please, just please. Shh.
Open
You
your
need
eyes.
to hear my hair.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open.
No.
I don't know why he's not opening his eyes. Rotate. Come on. All right. That relationship ran its course. Do we have another one?
We do, from Braun and Sean, who I happen to know are watching after midnight in the UK. Hey, Braun and Sean. They made the suggestion of a relationship of a dog and the next door neighbor's dog.
Oh, this sounds too real. Dog and next door neighbor's dog. We'll start with Danielle. I'm loving this going backwards stuff. Y'all are spectacular. We're going to start with L. L.
Licking was invented by my family.
Cool.
Please don't tell anybody, though. I'm so good at the
I know, very polite, but not in order. And that is time. All right. So let's go to Amy and
All
let's
right.
find out which team rotated fewer times.
I'm waiting to see the score, actually.
Well, that was the score, and I could give you a hint. I think Blue rotated fewer times.
You think so?
Yeah, because we only saw their players once.
All right. 12-7 it is.
All right. Cool. So
Actually, no, it's 12-12 because I added the score to the Portland team. The rotated the fewer times.
All right. And you guys expecting me to keep up with this, which I can't do. So, hey, fans, I just hit the wrong button, but we're going to go back and poll for an additional set of points on this, on which team entertained you more during this. So, fans, you get a chance to vote. Hey, while they're voting, Amy, what else do we have to talk about? Have we talked about corporate events?
We have not, Patrick. But we have professionals standing by ready to help your corporation with their events, be it a party, a meeting, a team building, or just how to loosen up and be better at Zoom.
That is really something that people do need to work on. And they can contact us at CSC Boston, cscboston.com, and CSC Portland at portlandcomedy.com. We're going to share the results here. And, it's just a tip. So we're going to give 7 points to Boston and 6 to Portland on the popularity contest. So what does that make our score?
Boston 19, Portland 18.
Ooh, fantastic. And it's now another team choice round. So we're going to play some funky music, and we're going to call for Boston Captain on the screen.
Get it!
All right, what game do you want to play in the second team choice round, Danielle?
You know, I haven't been to the movies in a while, so we're gonna play my movie.
Oh, great. Awesome. So fans, with this, just get your typing ready, and into chat, if you could put groupings of 2 letters, and maybe if you're feeling very advanced, a couple groupings of 3 letters. Those are letters of the alphabet. I will give you an example. If you said PS, that would be my initials, and that would be an example of that. So throw those in there. We do need a majority of them to be 2 initials, and if there are too many 3 initial ones, Marianne might only take 2 of 3. All right. So what's going to happen is we've got a team of crack Hollywood movie people who are going to be having an idea meeting, and they're going to come up with a bunch of movies right on top of it. Now, if I'm intrigued by a title, I might ask for the tagline to the movie or a description of the movie. And if we're intrigued by that, we may see a clip from that movie. Could we have our friends from Boston on screen, please? Awesome. There they are, Sophia, Danielle, and Tracy. Great to see you all. And are you ready for my movie?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Hey, Marianne, give us our first 2 initials, please.
Absolutely. From Heather, I'm taking JK.
1, 2, 3.
My movie.
Jumping kangaroos.
Joking crocodiles with a K.
Just keel hauling.
Just keel hauling. Tell me more.
A pirate's life is not for me. I keep getting keel hauled.
Okay, let's see it.
Guys. Do you think you could let me back up now?
Keel-ho!
Oh. I'm on another ship watching it happen, and it's funny to me.
All right, and let's get a new set of letters, Marianne.
All right. From Morgan, we're going to actually, no, that's a J. From Cindy, we're going to take PM.
PM. Go.
1, 2, 3.
My movie.
Purple melons.
Let's hear more.
You thought you knew melons? Now you really know them.
Okay, let's see it.
Looking for something for my party at the grocery store. What can I
Give
get?
me. I'm not like other melons.
How about that talking melon?
Honey, I think we'll scare our guests away from the dinner party if we order it.
No, I'm not scared. I'm just purple.
Interesting.
Song is entrancing.
Do you also have good jokes for the table?
Yeah, I'm super funny. And all the other melons
All right, we need a new set of letters, please, Marianne.
All righty. From Jeremiah, I'm going to take QC.
QC. Thank you, Jeremiah. QC.
1, 2, 3. My
movie.
Questions? Cool.
Quick kumquats.
Quiet cuddles.
Quick cats.
Quiet. Chernobyl.
Question.
Tell me more.
Chernobyl, a young soccer player is mute, and will he win the last game without using his words?
Let's see it.
Oh my God. This is the last game. Chernobyl, are you going to use your special mouth trick?
Come on, Chernobyl. Man, we love you so much, Chernobyl.
Oh man, come on, Chernobyl. You gotta be the one day you do it.
You're such a noble Chernobyl.
Man, why are you blowing up at us?
Chernobyl, man, I really felt that time.
Don't be a Chernobyl, be a Cheryesbul.
And that is time. Yeah, I'd fade away after that one. All right. It's
so
Boston
sorry.
with my movie, my movie, my movie.
Water.
That was beautiful. All right. Captain of Portland, Captain J, please take the screen. I see where you are. All right. Getting all around the town during this match. It's fantastic.
You know, there's not much traveling. So when you go somewhere, you got to get around to see all the sights.
Yeah, and you can't see it because of my virtual background, but I'm here at Faneuil Hall at the Quincy Marketplace. It's very noisy. All right. Jay, what does your team want to play?
Our team wants to play Shopping Spree.
Oh, Shopping Spree. Wow, we got to get a lot of suggestions for this, fans. The first thing we need to do, though, Captain Jay, is we've got to get rid of one of your players and send them.
Sam. What?
Okay.
Sam.
We're getting rid of Sam, and
Goodbye,
Sam is
I
going to
miss
be
you.
put on hold. And it's a cold and lonely place, and he is gone. All right. And fans, you need to know that anything that's put into chat during this, while Sam is gone on hold, he will not see when he comes back. It doesn't go into his chat, so it's all safe. All right, so the first thing we need is a bunch of things that you might buy. Some things you might buy at a hardware store. Something you might buy at a dollar store or equivalent. I'm not advertising for them. Something that you might buy at a farmer's market. And that's a thing. And something that you might buy at a Target, because Target's very big store and it has a lot of things. So we're going to have a bunch of things in there. And how we doing, Marianne? Do we have our 4 things, do you think?
I have 4 nouns for you that I'm going to put in the chat for you to see right now.
Okay. I see we've selected cat food, nails, pizza, and apple pie. I don't know what happened at the farmer's market, but I'll guess maybe that was apple pie.
That was apple pie for the farmer's market.
That's fantastic. I don't think you need to get pizza. Well, you could get pizza at some farmers markets. All right. So now, fans, what we need are 4 adjectives. Now, don't think of the things that we just selected. Just think of descriptive words, adjectives like blue, except, or stinky, but maybe more longer, more complicated, $25 adjectives might work as well. The ones that are coming in are just great. We do need a couple of more. One of my favorite words just got put in. All right. So, Marianne, if you could select the 4 adjectives, and we'll do it this way. What adjective would you like to
put them all together already and stuck them in the chat?
Good. Marianne Rambo, ladies and gentlemen, our chat goddess. She's fantastic. So we have sparkly cat food, smelly nails, moist pizza, and strong apple pie.
I took moist just for you, Patrick.
Thank you very much.
And if I might mention to the fans that because you won't, Sam can't see the suggestions in chat, but if you need a refresher, you can always scroll back into chat to see what I put in there, because you will always be able to roll back and see it.
Yep, but Sam cannot do it. All right, so here's what's going to happen. Sam is going to open his store when he comes back, and his co-players, Jay and Chad, have 4 minutes to get him to buy these things without saying those actual words. So they have to give him clues on what they need so that he can sell the things to them. If you hear a bell ring, that means they got one portion of it. Like they say pizza. Okay, great. We'll ring the bell. But they still have to get the other one. And if they do really, really well, Portland will get a couple of bonus points in this in addition to the voting. And to be fair in the voting, we'll award the bonus points ahead of time in case you want to pump up Boston's score in the poll. All right. So let's get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play a little theme music for Sam, and let's call him back into his store. All right. I've heard a little doorbell. Here comes Sam. And there he is. Hey!
It's
So Sam, how
lonely.
is it out there?
You know, it's pretty much good. I just was lonely in the waiting room by myself.
Because we're a social people here at CSC. All right, Sam, you have 4 minutes and to sell some stuff. Are you ready?
Sure thing. Let's do it.
All right, players, begin.
Hello. Welcome to my store. What could I get for you and your furry friend?
Well, Mr. Mittens, he's got that typical demand.
Oh,
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
he wants a dog to play with, huh?
No. He chased off the last dog.
Oh, good for him. A lot of cats run the other way of dogs.
His tummy's a little rumbly.
Oh, so he's hungry. He would like some cat food?
Absolutely, but Mr. Mittens is very particular.
Oh, he wants gourmet cat food. That's not at my store, as you can kind of see.
Maybe something bedazzled?
You want a bejeweled can of cat food?
No, just in the general quality.
So you want a bejeweled but cat food?
No, cat food's right, but maybe, something that on the 4th of July you might light and hold in your hand.
Do you want a sparkler?
Oh, yes, I would like. Mr. Mittens wants sparkly cat food.
You can have that. It's if you see back there on that brown wall in the back, it's right underneath the hedge.
Excuse
All
me.
right.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Excuse me.
What's happening?
I bought a really beautiful sculpture. It's really gorgeous. Reminds me of my spouse. And I need to put it up.
So do you just need a hammer and nail, or do you want to?
The nail. That sounds familiar. I think I want that.
You want a
want
nail to put in your
want that.
sculpture?
But to really get the sculpture in my heart,
Yeah.
I would prefer it to just kind of give off an aura,
So you want an emotional nail?
Yeah, but I experience my emotions through my nasal passages. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta get up in there.
So you want just jamming a nail in there?
Oh,
You want a smelly nail?
smelly nail.
Is
Yeah,
that
so different, man.
I just got a new shipment of 10 penny smelly nails. You can go get them.
1 minute 45 left.
Oh, pardon me, sir. I've got 28 minutes to make the delivery. Help me out! Help me out!
You should have called 2 minutes ago when you had a full half hour.
I don't have that. Well, I had to get down here to the store.
Okay. So
I gotta deliver.
do you need a car? Do you need some kind of vehicle?
No. That's how I got here.
Well, I don't know.
The customer called. I don't have any way to make what they want, so I figured I'd just come by it.
Okay, well, we got a whole deli section. You can go to the deli and pick up some chicken and JoJo's.
Look, I was just sitting at home playing dominoes, and the phone rang, and they said,
I
"You
got
got 30 minutes."
pizza. You want some
Yes,
pizza?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I gotta deliver it. I gotta deliver it to the rainforest.
45 seconds.
You want an Amazon size?
No,
pizza?
it's more about the climate.
Oh, you want a sticky pizza?
Not
and
sticky. No, not hot and sticky.
One of the East Coast ones with the humidity pizzas.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah. So moist.
That's exactly it. Yes.
Moist pizzas. That's my favorite kind.
25 seconds. 25 seconds.
Maybe he orders for you.
Bro. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I'm trying to build up my muscles, bro. So I want to make some circular food, you know? I
Okay.
want to get it up in there. Get it up in there.
You want some circular food like a cheese wheel.
Right here, you know?
15 seconds.
Thinking about pumping it up.
You want a goiter pizza?
I want to reach up into the trees and
10
pull it
seconds.
down.
An
And
apple.
just
You
put
want
it in
an
a
apple.
circle.
You want an
What?
apple? An
I
apple.
want an apple in a circle, man.
You want apple pie?
I do. I want an apple pie. Man, you said it. I believe it. That was what my head
Seconds.
was into. You know what? I want to get swole. You want to get swole with me?
Chad, go away. Sam, one last guess. What kind of apple pie was this guy trying to buy?
Steroidal.
Not only illegal, wrong. Very close. It was a strong apple pie, but you did sell sparkly cat food, smelly nails, and moist pizza. So I am going to give you 2 bonus points. What's that make our score, fans? Let's find out from Amy.
All right. Whoops. Haha. Can you hear me?
Yes?
Excellent. Our score
I hear
is
you perfectly well.
our score is now Portland 20, Boston 19.
All right. And one of those bonus points comes in for a special appearance by Bowie the cat. All right. And now, fans, you get to vote for entertainment value between the My Movie, and the fabulous play-along shopping spree of Portland. And while we're doing that, what is our remaining announcement?
Patrick, we can talk about classes.
We should talk about classes. Classes are a great thing to talk about. So I'll talk about them. Both CSC Boston and CSC Portland offer classes. Portland has a lot of things starting, a 201 class starting later this month, some music stuff starting later this month. 101 starts in April. Change your life. Contact either of those organizations depending on where you are and take a class from CSC. We're going to share the results. And Portland, we're going to add, I'll round down and up. So Portland, we're going to add 6 points for entertainment value. Boston, we're going to add 4 points. And what does that make our score?
That puts Portland in the lead, 26-23.
Ooh, as we're coming up on our final round, and I need all of the players onto the screen for our final game tonight of this very close, very fun match. And we're going to play the game of Jimmy the Pigeon. Now, fans, what we need you to do for this pun-based game is to throw occupations and objects. Don't throw the objects, put them into chat so we can both see them. Remember, all panelists and attendees, please. And Artie, the very fast people from the UK, because they're ahead of us on the globe, they got the first suggestion in, so we'll try to take that one. And it's going to be like this. They're talking about a mobster, so somebody might lean forward, say that you said cows. It might be, hey, Jay, did you hear about Jimmy the Cow?
No, what?
He got an utter prison sentence.
Oh.
See, utter prison sentence. So if that's a good pun, a bell will ring. If it's a bad pun, it'll get the old Oregon duck call here visiting in Boston. All right. Excellent. So, players, are we ready to go with Jimmy the Pigeon?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Remember, you can also reply when somebody gets addressed. They can reply. It could be multiple puns. All right. Marianne, what do we got from our loyal fans?
Well, I'm going to take dentist.
Dentist. All right. It's Jimmy the Dentist. Players?
Hey, Tracy. Did you hear about Jimmy the Dentist?
Nah, what?
He's in that new hideout. Now, if you want to go see him, you got to knock on the door and let him know Ginger invited us.
Oh, I'm gonna go drilling.
Hey Chad,
Yeah.
have you heard the news about Jimmy the Pigeon?
No, what?
I mean, you know what I mean.
The
Jimmy
dentist, yeah.
Jimmy the
Jimmy the
dentist.
dentist, yeah.
Jimmy the dentist. He only comes around at 2:30.
Oh, getting back to his roots. He's a swell bird.
Hey,
All right,
Hey, Sam.
that was enough of a pause, friends. So let's go back to Marianne for another suggestion.
For my friends in the UK, I'm taking ballerina.
Ballerina. Thank you, friends in the UK. Jimmy the Ballerina.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah,
What
what's
about
going
Jimmy
on?
the Ballerina?
No, what?
Well, let me get right to the point.
Two.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Did
What?
you hear the one about Jimmy the Ballerina?
No. Tell me.
I beat him in tic-tac-toe.
Ooh.
Hey, Danielle.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear the one about Jimmy the Ballerina?
No, tell me.
They got him behind bars.
That is too funny.
Hey,
I'll take that one.
hey, Chad.
Hey, yeah, what is it?
Did you hear about Jimmy the Ballerina?
No, what?
The boss got pretty mad at him, so they put him in cement overshoes and dumped him in Swan Lake.
Oh, they were keeping it tights.
All right, Marianne, what do you got?
Exterminator.
Exterminator. Thank you. Ooh, very apt. Exterminator.
Hey, Tracy. Hear about Jimmy the Exterminator?
No, what? What about him?
Hey, he had to bug out.
That little cockroach.
Hey, Danielle.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Jimmy the Exterminator?
Nah, what happened?
He checked into that motel, but he didn't check out.
Oh, what a pest.
Hey, Sophia.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Jimmy the Exterminator?
No, I didn't.
Ah, rats.
Well, Sam. Did you hear about Jimmy the Exterminator?
I don't think I did.
Yeah, well, that was a really good funny. Gas me up.
Hey, Tracy. Did you hear about Jimmy the Exterminator?
No, I didn't. What about him?
His wife was cheating on him, and then he spied her.
Oh, he caught in his own web.
And that is time. Wow. Okay. All right. We've got a tremendous tight match here coming in. We've got a bunch of people we'd like to thank. First of all, we'd like to thank our loyal fans. Thank you so much for attending today, whether you're here on Zoom, on YouTube, on Facebook Live. Thank you so much. And thanks for any support you can give us. We'll throw that information back into chat right now. Support CSC Boston, support CSC Portland while we struggle through pandemics and lockdowns, doing our best to keep you entertained. All right, we'd also like to thank our scorekeeper and announcer, Amy Zingray. Thank you, Amy. And again, our chat goddess, Marianne Rambo. Awesome. So, everybody, drum on something at your home. Drum on your neighbor. Drum on somebody else who's with you. Drum on your thighs. Drum on your head. All right, let's have that final score. Amy.
Well, before I give you this score, I want to assure you my work has been checked. And the final score is 36-32, and it goes to Portland in blue.
So close.
All right, Portland wins it here in Boston tonight. So fans, if you want to check out the rematch, that happens in just a couple hours, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. And that happens in Portland. So check out that website at portlandcomedy.com for that link. We'll also throw that in to chat at some point. So goodbye from us here in Boston. It's been a pleasure reffing you from the Quincy Market here at Faneuil Hall. And I'm about to be arrested for having broken in because it's closed. Good night. And Amy, who are our players?
Our players were Sam Alama Ding Dong Whittington, Sophia Think You Can Dance Kovari, Chad Stark Raving Madron, Tracy Baby Got Back, Our captains tonight, Jay reading Rambo, and Danielle Whoopi Kushner. And you know who you are, Patrick Electrical Short.
Thank you so much, fans. Thank you, Amy Gray. Thank you, Marianne Rambo. Thank you, Boston. Thank you, Portland. Fabulous time tonight. See the rematch tonight in just a couple of hours. Go to portlandcomedy.com for that free Zoom link. We'll see you then.
If you're traveling vehicularly, often it is perpendicularly. It's a no-brainer.